Lil Peep has overdosed. It's confirmed.
Yeah.
An artist I recently just heard about. Sad day. Didn't know much about the kid, but I honestly, this is an indictment of our society right now. We're all complicit. Every song we play, every artist out there that thinks it's cool to just act like all you do all day is get high and pop pills. Every pharmaceutical company, every pharmacist that does backdoor deals and lets these pills flood the streets. Because you know the people who aren't going to be held accountable, the pharmaceutical company that makes Xanax, not going to be held accountable.
No.
The government officials who allow these pharmaceutical drugs to flood the streets the way they have, not going to be held accountable. The people, the legislation that passed and allowed back. Remember, I'm old enough to remember they didn't allow those pharmaceutical commercials on television. When you stay up late and watch any channel, what comes on? You know, my eyebrows aren't right. Take a pill. My weight problem. My this. My that. My everything is fix your life with a pill. And so I think we have a 20-year-old kid now who was about to be somebody big in music, making great music. I never really got into his music, just learned about him. But the music I'm hearing sounds incredible. Lil Peep. Now he's overdosed. And are we just going to continue to look at each other like we don't have a fucking problem? And by the way, a lot of these people have mental health disorders and they're self-medicating. I can sit across somebody and be like, yo, press them about what they're doing to self-medicate, to get high, because people get high in all types of ways. Sometimes it's alcohol, sometimes it's pills, sometimes it's things that are more harsh than that, right? But are we going to start sitting up here now and telling people they need to go see a therapist and get mental health? Like, how far are we going to take this?
I know.
Because Little Peep is the figure that's trending today. But we all know in our country right now, we have an opioid crisis. We have a pill problem. And beyond that, for people who can't get the pills, they're straight up shooting heroin. And we also know Afghanistan's the place where like 90% of the opium poppy comes from. And we're over there doing our business over there. Like, it's deep. Artists overdosing from all formats of music.
Yeah.
Right? Is not new.
No, not at all.
Not at all. So we're not going to act like Lil Peep is the first time or the last time this is going to happen. But I think what we wanted to do was have an honest dialogue about the reality of what we're seeing right this moment in our society. And how many young people that pay attention to our program. And we're complicit, like I said before, with the records that we play. I know I pulled Future Mask off. I was like, look, I like Future Mask off in the club, and maybe it's good for like 10 o'clock at night. But 8 o'clock in the morning, even though they took the Molly Perk set, represent shit, whatever they replaced in the song, I was like, people already know the original version of the song. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of shit out there. It's a lot of shit. And some of these kids are just trying to figure out ways to cope, and they don't have the tools and the resources to do so. So they turn to their friends and this music and these pills or however they are getting high, which is what kids have always done, and adults as well. But I wanted to say we have an issue as a society. Lil Peep is just, one of the symptoms of our total sickness.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because we have a big fucking issue thinking that pills are going to fix all the problems that we have. And they're not. And unless we start confronting them head on and having real dialogue about them, we're going to continue to see young people die.